All right, everybody. I'm going to do a quick little few lessons here. This first one I'm just calling total area versus the integral a to b of f of x dx. So if I have this basic integral here, 0 to 8 of x squared plus 2x minus 8, the graph of this is a parabola with x-intercepts at -4 and 2 and y-intercept at -8. It's opening up. So it looks like this. On this integral, if we're going to 8, ignore that my scale is out. Means that we're finding this area. That area, and this area, and of course my scale is way out, so the pictures are not representative. But the key here is this area will have a negative value. Will have a negative value, and this area will have a positive value because it is above the x-axis. So if I evaluate this, which we will do, and you all know how to do that now, that's going to be x cubed over 3 plus x squared minus 8x evaluated from 0 to 8. Plug that in, you're going to get 8 cubed over 3 plus 8 squared minus 8 times 8. 8 squared and 8 times 8 are the same thing. Those are going to go away. You're going to get 8 cubed over 3 and, minus, put in 0 for everything. So that's all going to disappear. So it's 8 cubed over 3, which is 170.6. You can check that using Desmos. I think this is a good tool to have. So if you go to Desmos and you enter your function, so go to functions, select integral. You can enter your upper and lower bounds. So 0 to 8. Enter your function, put it in brackets. X squared plus 2x minus 8. Close the bracket. And this is the key. Go to the letters here, enter dx, and it will give you your answer, 170.6 repeating. Okay? So that's just like all the other integrals that we have done. All right? Straightforward. Now, what if I asked for same function, but I said total area between the graph of y is equal to x squared plus 2x minus 8 and the x-axis. So this number here represents this positive value here plus this negative value here. Okay? When I say total area, I want both areas added together. So really what they're asking for is the integral from 0 to 8 of the function. Now I can't just write that, okay? So what I have to do is really, I'm doing the absolute value of that function, because what would happen is, if you look at the sketch of the graph, if I absolute value this, I get this. Graph comes down, Thumbs up. And it goes up like that. So we're adding these areas together, okay? And in physics, this would be called, you'd say it was the total distance traveled. That you traveled, whereas this number here would be your displacement. You remember your physics 11. All right. So what do we do here? Well, we're going to break it into two separate integrals because you can see, just like the absolute value stuff we did before, right? This black part of the graph is actually the negative of the graph, of this function, sorry. So it's the integral from 0 to 2 of negative x squared plus 2x minus 8 dx plus the integral from 2 to 8, the regular part of the graph. So then you just solve them. So you can pull the negative out or you can dump it in. It's totally up to you. Okay. So we can go negative x squared minus 2x plus 8, that integral. Plus you know that this integral is going to be this. So I'm just going to write that. X cubed over 3 plus x squared minus 8x evaluated from 2 to 8. And this one will be negative x cubed over 3 minus x squared plus 8x evaluated, 0 to 2. So we're adding these things together. So it's a bit more work in terms of algebra, but not much. All right, so put the 2 in. Minus 2 squared plus 8 times 2. If I put the 0 in, they all have x's, so they're all going to go away, so I don't need to worry about anything. I can put minus 0 if you want. Plus 8 cubed over 3 plus 8 squared minus 8 times 8 minus, you have to put the 2 in, 2 cubed over 3 plus 2 squared minus 8 times 2. Oh. Oh, so that's going to be, well, you guys can do that, but you should get 189.2. All right, and you can check your answer again on Desmos. You took this and you changed these, so this lower integral or lower bound 2, you can see gives you 180. We can add in the first bit, which was the integral from 0 to 2 0 to 2 of bracket negative x squared plus 2x, x squared plus 2 minus 8 bracket x plus that. And it gives you 189.3 repeating. What did I get? 189.2. So close enough. A rounding error, probably on my part. Okay, so just to clarify, if they say the value of the integral, just evaluate the integral, but it will cancel out part of the area, okay? Because this is a smaller number, because we're writing this as negative. If I say total area, or I say the total distance traveled by a particle or something like that, total amount, you have to look at the absolute value, okay? The other way you could do it, instead of negative here, sorry, I just dropped my pencil, is you could turn this bit and rewrite it as blue, the area from 0 to 2 of x squared plus 2x minus 8, and absolute value of that whole thing, because you know it's going to give you a negative answer. And so if you take the absolute value of that answer, then you just add it onto that. Or, sorry. Yeah, okay. That would be the same as this bit right here. Okay, some questions if you want them. Page 290, numbers 95, 97, and 103. All right, I'm going to do another short lesson. It's really short, but you can try those right now if you want. Okay, we're going to go back to 4.5, the mini lesson on differential equations. We do some more of this later on, but the book has a few examples in this unit, so we might as well just look at a couple of them right now. And I'm only doing one example. It's really, really short. So if I give you the derivative, so if I say if dy dx is equal to 3x squared plus 1, and I say find f of x if it passes through the point one, 6. So essentially I've given you the derivative of the function dy dx f prime. I'm asking you to find f of x, and I give you the point that it passes through. So, well, dy dx, what I can do is I can multiply the dx up to the other side, like that, and then I can integrate these. The integral, remember this is like having a 1 there, the integral of 1 dy is just y, and the integral of this bit is just like everything else we've done. It's going to be 3x cubed over 3, so it's just going to be x cubed plus x, and then because it's an indefinite integral, we put plus c. Well, I know what my x and y's are. All right, so they're saying y is 6, x is 1. Well, that's just going to be 4 is equal to c. Therefore, y, which is f of x, is equal to x cubed plus x plus 4. And that is solving a differential equation. Basically, it's saying differential equation gives you the derivative. It's asking you to solve the original function. All right, some questions to do for that for page 301, numbers 27, 29, 43, 45, and 63. There's only 2 short lessons left in this unit, and then you'll get a new assignment. So I'll post those lessons at the same time as this one, but this week will be very short, and I will hand out your assignment the week after. All right, and yeah, good luck. If you have any questions, email me.